Good evening. Good evening, everyone. This is Zarina. We're filled with happiness and joy this evening. We have some special guests lined up. We always enjoy hearing the stories, the energy that you share with each other and with us in the first part of the group. Yes, and once again, as you have just heard Reverend Violet say, is a thunderstorm outside of her home here. And we like to draw energy on that as well. Our topic for this evening is peace precedes healing. So we have a number of speakers lined up that would like to share. And this one's White Rain would like to come in first. Well, yes, I am White Rain. I came to this channel quite a few years ago now because I am helping her, and the storm, it goes right in with peace precedes healing. The thunderstorm and the rain outside here. I had shared with her all these years ago when she saw me first, and well, I am sometimes male and I am sometimes a little Indian girl. And yes, now I turned into a little Indian girl. But my name is White Rain. And I draw on the energy of rain. Thus, my name is White Rain. And also, as we have worked together, Reverend Violet and I, with this, I have invited her when it's raining, and it used to be when she was doing a past life session, to call on me, and we would have rain in the background, because that's the energy that I can draw on to bring into harmony those energies from past life experiences. And so right now, as we can hear through this one's ears in the physical world, the thunder and the rain outside, well, it's just a good opportunity to again work with peace precedes healing. Peace is the door that opens the room, shall we say, or the right conditions to bring in those ideas, those thought processes, those things that you, through your own higher self, are intending to bring together in this physical world. And as you know, many of you have had past lives or readings or work with them or whatever, but those past lives still bring with them into your current life energies. And there are energies that you may be at the subconscious level that you're not aware of. But anyway, I just wanted to mention some of these things that White Rain is right around. And when you sometimes might remember one, just remember that all is well. You can call on White Rain because you know I'm universal, but I can work with the male vibration or the female vibration, or bring in whatever vibration is necessary to work with the peace that comes with healing, the peace of knowing about past lives, and the peace of being able to relax and release old parts of past lives that are have already done their work but also building on the past lives as you bring in energy into them. And I believe you have heard this one talk, or some of you had, about past life that she has had, and that she was a young woman who grew up in a way of having to take care of her younger brother, and her mother was very selfish, and her father was regretted having to take care of the kids and all of this. But through all of this, it was that her higher self came into the light. We want to talk about the light tonight. Her higher self came into the light, and then there was peace. And after that happened, and her father and mother had passed away, and she took care of her younger brother, there became this, we'll call it the healing mantle, and it was filled with light and with peace. And we have shared with her that her name was Sarah in this lifetime. And the people around her were peaceful. She went out into the communities, onto the farms, and worked with people in the way of counseling, in the way of healing, in so many blessed ways. And thus, she brings into her life this time a core energy. Many of you, all of you, bring something with you that is a key element to who you are and what you have come to experience and what you have come to share with the world. And it may not be that it is even aware, that has come to your awareness, but it's there by just being yourselves, as we say many times. Well, White Rain, right now, I'm a little Indian girl, and I bring that wonderful buckskin and light and braids and the whole shebang. So I can be whatever needs to be. So call on White Rain if you would like, and know that peace precedes healing, and that many of you who have desired to have that peace that comes from the subconscious mind now, as you have moved into this current lifetime, you can either relax and release or build on the strengths, the ideas you have already experienced. Okay, now that Serena is giving me the nod, so thank you for allowing me to serve, to share with you. I step aside. And this is Serena again. We do want to continue with peace precedes healing. Peace is the avenue that allows the healing to come through you and work with you. Peace, again, is that efficiency of spirit. And when you are peaceful, as we often are, and Reverend Carolyn does too, we bring peace through this Zoom room on Thursday evenings. And when there is peace, there is room for whatever is necessary, shall we say, to manifest, to bring through you and into your consciousness. We're working on nourishing consciousness with peace preceding healing. We work with consciousness. That consciousness and nourishing it and expanding the consciousness in the blessed way that you have heard us say that the ground in the physical world is just right now to nourish new beginnings, new hope, new ways at looking at life. So this is why we want to encourage you to be peaceful and center yourself from the ground up, from the top down, in that way of deepening your divine alignment. It is a spiritual practice, of integrating the spirit into the physical world. And you may have been able to hear that thunder in the background. Thank you for allowing me the privilege of sharing with you as well. Now, there is another speaker who would like to go. This is Jeshua. I was called Master Jesus. I have come this evening for a special time with you. As you have read in your biblical scriptures, that I did say, I am the light of the world. I am the light of the world. And you know, all life is based in light. I want to explore I am the light of the world a little bit more. As you know, I had the disciples who followed me, and they too became light bearers. Each of you here have opened your hearts, and you too are lights in the world. And of course, if you're working with the overall, the great I am, the great spirit of all life, it is the source of all creation, all life on this planet. And when you think about being the light of the world, or the light in the world, each of you contribute to the light in the world. You are the light of the world. And I was referring to that great light, that great spirit of all, and also to the collective of the disciples and so many others who followed me. But even if they didn't follow me, the light shone through the darkness. The light shone through the darkness and created more light. And this is exactly where you are and who you are right now. You, and I will say my children, are the light of this world. The collective right here, and those who will play this, you call it channeling. You bring light into this world, so you are the light of the world. Jeshua is very pleased with this time on this universal part of the world, of the planet. It is a part of the universe to be able to move around and to move through a number of you and share this greater light. As you have experienced when you come here on Thursday night, your lights are stronger. And that's because it's a shared experience with the physical and the spiritual. The efficiency of spirit. Well, thank you, ladies. That's what I had in mind to share. And we are so blessed to see how beautifully your hearts are opening all along the way. And we're so grateful to hear the story that Reverend Carolyn shared about the beautiful bonding together of loving care and lights expanding everywhere. Thank you, ladies. And Serena has said that we can move on. This is Master Heyman. I was a teacher to another channel that this channel knew. And I spoke with her through him many times. And he has moved on now. And I often work through her. Master Heyman, and I've told this story, but it does bear repeating. I walked at the same time with the Master Jesus. And I followed him. I followed him. And I asked him, could I be one of your disciples? And he said, my son, not now, but your time will come. It is my time, you know, and I am Master Heyman. And I have walked with the one you then called Master Jesus. I followed him anyway, even though I was not a disciple in the aspect that you have known about. But I was a disciple that I followed his teachings. And those teachings of love one another and do unto others, but expanding and nourishing consciousness, loving yourselves so beautifully as you are moving into this time where you include yourself, you understand that you as individuals are the light of the world. And each one of you have shared this evening through the open door of your heart. Through the open door of the heart, and you are the light of the world. And as you open your heart and you share your hearts with each other, it matters not. It matters not where you think you are or what you think you've come to do. Just by being you, we say this many times. Master Heyman has come to encourage you to move forward. The universal part of you is growing stronger, and it is moving deeper and more meaningfully into your physical know-how. And that is bringing great peace. Great peace. And that peace is settling in right now. Your own life within yourself, with yourself, is becoming more meaningful. Your relationships with other human beings are becoming more and more meaningful. Your relationship with the life on this planet, in all directions, trees and crystals and rocks and boulders, and all becoming more meaningful. You are the way. You are the way of evolution. You are life blooming. More than blossoming, you are blooming. So brightly you are blooming. And so once again, peace precedes the healing. And then there is that openness, that willingness within each of you as you are peaceful and we are peaceful, that whatever is yours to experience, whatever is necessary, just comes to you and it's right there. It's called like being in the flow. You're being in the flow and you know that it's just right to be doing and being where you are as the beautiful life being, that beautiful light that you are in the world. So Master Haman is shining his light in your direction as well. And you can feel yourself opening up and opening up your heart some more. And now in this way of relaxing, Serena has said that we can move forward again. Yes, this red eagle once again. I talked last week through other channel. I protect her. I laugh too, because I've been this one's protector for many moons. We share special time together. A long time ago, through another medium, I talked to her about the moccasins she wore. She went to cheap store, bought moccasins. Huh, those moccasins, not real moccasins. Those moccasins have stinky feet. Those moccasins were cheap. You know, one of those tourist shops. I show her get real moccasins. Have buckskin, then feet not stink. That's what we talk about tonight, and she and I laugh a lot. I say, you not have stinky feet anymore. Her feet not stink, because she opens her heart. She opens her heart to all. She opens her heart everywhere, even those she does not agree with. All life on this planet about perception. It's about the way you look at life. Change heart, change brain, connect to source, know who you are, love all. Not have your way sometimes. You think heartbreak. However, heart does mend, and you can relax and love. I guess you might call it loving what you have called enemies, but they're not enemies anymore. You love. Love all, an open heart, and embrace life. Embrace life. Compassion for yourself, compassion for all. Then you stand tall. You stand tall. You speak truth. Shoot straight arrow. You shoot straight arrow. Listen to your own heart call. No reason to put self down. Bring self up. Meaning in life. Not always understand. That's part of being human. Listen quietly. Love others. Give love, and love to your heart will flow. Well, that other part we've kind of let go of, this one and I, but it is give love, love to your heart will flow. Give it not, and love you will never know. And that truth, you not have stinky feet. You have big heart. Shoot straight arrow. Shoot from the life of loving care. Happiness, joy, love, compassion, kindness. All these things efficiency of spirit will bring peace. When you know you have accomplished something, not have to be big, can be very small. We saw this one today as she organized some papers that she needed to organize to get ready for a special group. By just organizing those papers and stapling them, she felt tall and strong. She felt good about herself. Not have to be big. Might be just like one has said she came tonight. Just by coming, open door. Moccasins, strong and healthy. New hope for world. Red Eagle. Shared this before. You bury hatchet against yourself. Connect heart and head. One source. Not have war with yourself. That special place for you right now. And know you belong. And know those things that you believe in this physical world, they are not the world. They are not the world. They are thoughts that people have planted in this world. You choose your own thoughts. You can settle your emotions and bring that peace that precedes the healing. And the other part of this is peace precedes healing, and it is the love that heals. It is the loving care for yourself. As you love yourself and you care for yourself, and you're kind and gentle with yourself, no matter what it looks like out there, you bury hatchet against self. Yes, you new moon energy here. Yes, this one has red moon, big red sky, red cloud, red feather, red eagle, my goodness, red blanket. When you draw on that core strength within you, that root chakra within yourself, you ground energy in physical world. Yet you integrate spiritual and you center yourself. You loving squaws. And yes, here is medicine woman as well. Yes, I am medicine woman. And I too am an Indian squaw. We work with good medicine tonight. Peace precede healing. Connect to source. That part that is efficient. That part that is creative. As we're rising the feminine to balance the masculine energy. New hope, help for whole of life all over planet and way beyond. Each of you are open and kind and loving, and medicine women work with you. Each of you have your own tribe, your own team from spirit. And you have those in the physical world who help you too. And medicine woman, and all of us, as you can feel, are gathering close with to bring you the peace that precedes healing. And then that peace becomes that healing mantle as those things that you have prayed for, those things that you have intended are drawn to you through the open door of your heart. The law of attraction, the electromagnetic flow of the head and the heart working as an efficient team in harmony with all life. with harmony with that you of you, and connected and integrated with Source. And now I step back too as Sister Clara Rose is here. And she brings that wonderful peace. Sister Clara Rose brings that wonderful, wonderful blessings of peace and loving care. And she often comes and does this evening with the living rose that moves through the open door of your heart. And you will feel, dear children, the deepening of your experience in life. It is more meaningful. Your own tree of life expanding, your nourishing consciousness, which of course expands it. As you nourish consciousness, your life energy expands. And there is peace, and there is joy, and there is loving care, and there is peace, and there is joy, and there is that silence and the rest coming from deep within, and there is rest. And rest, moving through peace. We rest right now. And as you deepening your spiritual practice, and all of this life is spiritual practice. And the way we're focusing on the intention tonight, just know that you are the peace that precedes healing. And as you are peaceful, that healing comes through you and to you. And you know what is yours to do, when and how to do it. And there is peace, and there is healing, and there is peace, and there is healing. And you begin to come back into this Zoom room, and you begin to feel your feet. Happy, healthy feet, by the way. And you begin to feel that wonderful blessing of loving care, the open door of your heart. And you begin to come back into the Zoom room and to know more of who you are again. And there is peace, and there is joy. There is the peace that leaves room for the healing. And namaste.